All right. All right, we are live. We are here on all platforms right now. The Purple app. We are live, and we're doing Grim Dawn. We just need to fix something real quick. Alright, so let's start it up. On the level 16, what we're doing. We were doing. So that's for ranged. That's lightning damage, ether, physical. What's up, Silver Wings? Just trying to see if we should change anything. We're gonna get rid of those. So we are playing Grim Dawn. And I'm just trying to see. See, look at all that gear we have right there. Yeah, I think we should equip that because that's a lot more stuff. Yeah. We got a lot of good stuff. I just don't think I can equip any of it yet. Maybe this. It's 164. So let's equip that. Increases our gear. We want to get blue gear on. What are these? Ether spirits. See, a lot of these I think I have to be like level 21. Yeah, I can be level 20, so we're gonna go. Sell that. Let's go onto the map. So let's go. Flooded Passage Rifts. Burrowitch Outskirts. What's up, Anthony? So for those of you that haven't played Grim Dawn, it's a 2-class system. So let's bring out our Abomination. Let's bring out our Briarthorn. Our Skeletons. This is going to be like a pet build, basically. We have 3 skeletons. We have our Briarthorn. We have our Abomination. What's up, Nico? So we did D2 last night for a couple of hours, so I figured today, due to that fact, we would do some Grim Dawn, which I do absolutely love. There is also a new expansion coming out. First expansion in years for that game. But yeah, we are just rocking and rolling right now. We can have 4 skeletons, it looks like. I'm trying to remember the build I was working on. I just didn't want to start at the beginning because grab another. There's something over there. I missed it. Alright, let's try and get to that star. When you see a star on the map, that's where you want to go. I think. What's up, bro? There. I know you normally aren't supposed to like side with him, but I wanted to side with him so I can have a blacksmith. There we go. Go. We gotta head towards the Birchwood outskirts. We got Mud Row. Alright, we're making some progress. I think we're about halfway through Act 1 on this one. I have beaten this before, but you know. I don't think I have any dynamite, so I don't think I can do... Not enough materials. Alright, it's right up ahead. What's up, Ozark? We are doing Grim Dawn. I'm doing a dual build. All the classes have dual builds, so we are doing, I believe it's a Necro and a Shaman, so I can have the 2 summons. Let's get a new one in there. What's up, Aferni? So yeah, I believe we are... Yeah, we are a Shaman and a Necromancer right now. So we still haven't slayed Valgross yet. I always have trouble finding them. What's up, Felix? How you doing? We are streaming right now on the Purple app and on TikTok. And we want to try and get to the Warden over here. But I also need the Devotion trees. There. So let's go up here. Okay, so there's a... Alright, let's see if we can find the Devotion Shrine in... Something over there in the corner we're gonna grab. What's up, Topper? Ark? Oh, Topper, thanks for the follow. So we did D2 yesterday, last night. Let's pause this real quick. So we did D2 last night. Me and Ghost Queen ended up beating Diablo. And then after we did that, people were kind of saying we were under-leveled for that. But it was a 45-minute boss fight in that. I love action RPG stuff, so I decided Grim Dawn today. Also, I played the demo this morning. I'm going to make a video on it. On Darkhaven. So, Darkhaven, I played off stream. It's a demo for a Diablo-esque game from the creators of Diablo. Like the actual people that made D1 and D2 have made a new game. There's a demo out on Steam right now for Darkhaven, which has jumping mechanics. It has some really cool... The only thing is there is no health potions. It's all about getting health from like killing enemies and your mana you get from crystals out in the world. But yeah, Darkhaven's really good. Also, I'm trying to gear back up because there's a new expansion coming to Grim Dawn this year. And tomorrow we're gonna like jump back on Outriders, so eventually we're gonna get back into Skyrim too. So what's up, El Jefe? We are doing Grim Dawn today. We did more D2 on Sunday, and we ended up beating with other characters, like different ones. Yes, it's coming out in 2026. It's not out yet, but it's called Fangs of Astrakhan, and it's going to upgrade the UI, more weapons, more story, more items in the game. I'm hoping for... and there's a new class. There's a new class coming. But yeah, Fangs of Astrakhan is coming this year. It was supposed to come out last year, but they said it wasn't ready. But Grim Dawn is like, I think, underrated when it comes to like ARPGs. I think people that haven't played it should give it a chance. And you can get the complete edition on Xbox, which is what I have. I didn't really play it a bunch on PC, so we're gonna go this way though and get it. Like this is, there's so many ways. So you have 3,000 hours in Grim Dawn. What class do you normally play? Like, what two classes do you normally go for? Because I'm doing a Necromancer and a Shaman right now. Because I like the pet build aspect. Dual wield? So you do Nightblade. I went with guns. Okay. Yeah, I do it because I like the Briarthorn. I think is a really cool So right now I have a shield that I'm rocking, and then the sword is a blood carver right now. So what did we find? We just got Devil's Crossing shields. 10% less damage from Ethereals. See, that's good, but it's like not as good as one more. Yeah, so I do. We are for skills. I have points into here. We got 6 points into the Briarthorn right now. See, I think I want to put. What's up, POV? Yeah, we're about halfway through Act 1 right now. So let's put another point into the Briarthorn. Another point into the Skellies. And then let's put another point into the Briarthorn. It's Leech. Oh, what's up? Yeah, we're streaming. I fixed the everything, so. But yeah, we're playing Grim Dawn today, and it's like a dual class game. But we got our I need to probably put more points into my attack, but so let's put our Skellies up, get this guy back. We're doing Grim Dawn today. I did D2R yesterday. Yeah, it's a Diablo like, so it's just like this is like Diablo. D2R is Diablo 2 Resurrected, is what we were playing last night. So it's Diablo 2 on the consoles. So it's like an updated version of the game. Yeah. So we're jumping back into the Diablo stuff. There's going to be more Diablo content, I believe, especially with Diablo 4 coming out on the expansion coming soon. But also they released a brand new class for D2, which that class is also going to be in D4 as well, the Warlock. So they released the first brand new class in a long time. Oh yeah, so we are playing Grim Dawn today. I just want to kind of check and see if there'd be viewership for this. But it is a game I really like, so. But we're gonna try and make it, we're going to try and make it pretty far. We probably can. We're only level 17 right now, so. But there is, if you have this on Xbox, there's 2 expansions. So I want to try and get back in this corner. There we go. go back over here. We're gonna have to change the loot filter, I think. This build is so good. Because I can do damage, which is the main thing. But then my minions are also doing damage. That way there's a little bit of the... You got the Necromancer, you got the Shaman stuff. There's a shrine over here. Bring back my Briarthorn. We got... Alright, it's been restored. We probably got some devotion points we gotta use soon. There's the Warden area right here. Alright. We want to get these journal entries. So in this one, if you get journal entries and read them, you get XP.
Skill's not ready.
Yo, Senpai for an edit. Alright, so let's go here. So we got experience bonuses for all those. Alright, let's go up the stairs. Yeah, we want to keep leveling up our minions. I think that's going to be the best thing to do. Before we go there, let's... Let's bring our spirit up. Or more physical damage. So what's this? Vitality decay. What's up, Jay? Let's put more into our thing. So we're doing Grim Dawn today, which is another, it's like a Diablo-style game. Yes, we're going to confirm changes, and we're going to go to our... We have 2 points, so... We'll put one there, and one there. And now we can go to our other trees. So let's bring that up, bring that up. So this is a 2 skill class game. So you can pick two classes, merge them together, and that's where you go. So I'm doing a shaman and a necro, so that way I can have minions, and more minions. And right now we got 4 skellies. We got a Briarthorn, which is a big giant like wooden creature. And then I have my Abomination as well. So that's blocked. Oh, there's another thing over here. We want to get so when you're playing this, you want to get your devotion shrines. Like right here is devotion shrine. Oh, that's a big boy. You want to bring these guys back. So you want to take out these shrines, and once you do, you can you'll get a devotion point, which you use for that tree that you guys just saw me on. But this is also how you can get really good gear. Alright, look at that. Flamebreaker. Do we level up again? No, we got Gardam's helmet. See, the one I'm wearing now is more for blitz and stuff. This is physical, health, elemental. Put that on. Can't wear that yet. Flamebreaker shield, fire damage. So that's the one we have now is defense, physique, frostburn. So, all right. Let's switch. Okay, we got a new shield. We got an epic shield, and we got a whole army with us, so we should be doing good. See, I got so much gear in my stash that I can use once I get to level 20. Let's take him out. We were very close to 20 though. What's up, Lioc? Alright, we're doing good. I just want to keep progressing. Did we make it to the... Yeah, we made it to the underground transit now. And as you complete quests in this game, your inventory gets bigger, so... Which I think is a really cool thing, that as you complete quests in town and get your faction up, you get more. But that's the underground transit. We're gonna go back to Devil's Crossing, which is your main hub for Act 1. What's up, Dewasha? Okay, we got some X. So you get XP, but you also get stuff for completing like your faction. Like,
have you found a rift gate in Berwich? Good work. While you were gone, I dug there and Count Warden Creed.
Okay, he's basically telling us to take out Warden Creed. All right, so let's look at what we got. So I got that. That's better. My boots could be better though. They're only 37, but I'm not really finding boots. Look at this though. Got a gunslinger jacket. That is so much better. So that is a blue item, but the problem is my other one does so much more stuff. There's a whole list. You'll find specialty items that are like boss enemies. Not boss enemies, boss weapons. So there's Anarchy. So we're going to sell all the greens and all the yellows. I normally put the blues. Yeah, so I normally keep the... I didn't even notice that I wasn't talking to anybody. Alright, so let's
see you around.
So now they can build, now we can use our recipes with him. Go here. So let's move that. So the problem right now is we need... I don't have enough. I'm gonna have to sell... Alright, let's move that over too. Alright, so let's get... I think I can use the relics, these. So that's chaos damage, elemental spearing, experience gain. So let's grab this one. I don't believe I have any of those yet. Alright. Let's roll. Let's go back to the tunnels. What's up, booger? So we're gonna go back. Underground transit. All right. All right, let's go down here. See, once we get to 20, I have so much gear that I'll just put on. But I did not realize I was wearing low-level gear. Like, some of these weapons are just so good. Alright. Down with the spiders, down with the spiders, come on. Yeah, there we go. We got our loop filter on. Come on, bro. Alright, there's another shrine coming up. We're almost at 20, where you need one more level. We got a blunderbuss. Let me get this ether down. Okay. There we go. We got that down. What's up, Captain? Alright, come on, baby. We need to go the other way. This game is basically, think of like a Diablo style game, but instead of one class, you can merge two classes together. So there's the base game, and then there's an expansion, and because there's a the first expansion coming out in a long time. It will be. I wanted to jump back in. I think that's the shield we're already using. It is a very fun game, though. And then you go here. Well, before we go there, we need to get our Skellies back, get our Briarthorn up to snuff, and get our Abomination up. And then you do these. Like little... You gotta take all these out, otherwise you don't get what you need. Look at that. Boom! And the cool thing with this one, probably gonna be the next pickup. So this game is always on sale. And, Howie, do you play on PC or do you play on like Xbox or PlayStation? So, PC is always on sale. And it is, if you get on Xbox, there's only one version of the game, and it's the complete version of the game. So, but you can do like a soldier class, and this one has guns too. So it's guns, there's swords, there's axes, there's all sorts of stuff in here. If it's on Xbox, it's on PC, and it's on... I don't know if it's on PlayStation or not, but I do know that it is very inexpensive, and the new expansion's coming out this year. If you have Steam, you can play it on Steam. I have it on Steam, and I have it on Xbox. Okay, so no for PlayStation. So we're gonna go back this way because we're in the level. So this game has, you have your normal skills thing. So we're gonna put another point into health. And then your skills, you have one skill tree here, which is my shaman. You have I have a necro as well. So you merge the classes together, and then you have your devotion, which I could show the devotion first. So you see this? Every one of these constellations is a different tree that you can do. So any of these trees all do different stuff. So we want... that's physical. That one's health regen. That one's cunning, and I believe this one's a lot of poison damage. That's bleeding. Alright, so we got bonus to all pets. Melee. Physique, energy, poison resistance. I think this is the Nightblade. Yeah, that's the assassin one. This one is bonus to pets. So I'll probably do this because it's health and defense. But any one of these constellations is a different tree. And then I'll go to my shaman. So I could put another one in that. Because you can also move it across. And then we'll put another one of our skellies. Yeah, so we have our skeletons. Alright. Oh, there's some more books. Grab books.
What is this?
Grim Dawn.
I like it.
You can merge 2 classes in one.
I like it.
So you have your skill tree for one, you have your skill tree for other, and you want to see the way where you can really build it. Each one of these constellations is a skill tree to boost up your stuff.
I think that's too much for me.
Well, you just pick one, and you'll put
but
stuff.
How do you know which one to pick?
You just basically go through and see which one you want. Some do like life, and some are like lightning damage. It's all based on what you really want to do for it.
I'm good at chicken body.
Sounds good. The warlock right now is sitting. I have 3 different warlock builds. So we have the demon build, we have a fire build, and we got a melee build. The main warlock one I'm doing is at Act 3. And I've realized there is no bad build for the warlock. It's probably... 1, it's beginner friendly. And 2, I just think that it's very powerful. Compared to last night when we beat Diablo and I was a druid and Ghost Queen was a different class. She was a sorceress. And it just was brutal. Yeah, it took us 45 minutes to kill Diablo, and we barely did it. Like, I kept dying, and then I realized my druid can't do a lot of damage. It's the minions that do all the damage. But I also, this morning, off stream, started working on a pally. Putting everything into Oh, the flame wall is great for warlock. But the demons are very powerful. And that's with me not even having the bind demon skill yet.
Who's all in there?
Captain's talking to me right now. I've had a couple people that actually like Grim Dawn, and then some people asked what this was. So.
What's up, Captain?
Yeah, Captain was asking how our warlock build was. He was in there on a Saturday, I think.
Is his name, Captain? Yeah. I don't know why, but reminded me of Waterboy, Captain Insano.
Yes. Yeah. He says hello.
Hello.
She's working on a video for her TikTok. She put up a video for her TikTok that she was working on for destroying Diablo. Yeah, I said that that my druid was not performing well. He needs some work, but that's the furthest she's ever made it was beating Diablo, so.
I don't really remember actually.
But we'll be jumping back on this week with the Warlock playthrough. Her TikTok is Ghost Queen. Yeah, because he said he'll give you a follow. And I don't know if you joined, Captain, but I have a Discord too. So in the Discord, what's up, Nuts? So yeah, we have a Discord now too, and it's Crazy Hero Rise is the Discord, and that's where I'm actually saying what games we're playing, because some games are not performing well, so I'm seeing what's performing, what's not, and those are the ones that will continue playthroughs. Like I tried High on Life 2 last week on Friday, but apparently nobody had good viewership for that game. Like, the viewership was really low for High on Life 2. Gotta bring all my peeps back. So let's put some more into... Our spirit's really low for the mana. Yeah, we've been pumping it. Also, Diablo, we plan on doing. Yeah, it's just for some reason High on Life 2, like people didn't really want to watch it. So, but I saw other streamers talking about it, how the viewership was down, like a lot for people. Like not what people were expecting. They thought because it's a new game that people would want to see it played. As I was playing it, though, I could see that it was... There's another game I used to play called Sunset Overdrive, and a lot of the gameplay style is from there. What's up, Florida boy? There, our Blight Beast, our Blight Fiend is up to 4,000 health and 60% to all damage. Yeah, I was excited to play High on Life, but it just... Also, the game is very, when it came to... Like, a lot of the attack, like, the platforming and stuff, it was just too... They were trying to do too much. They're trying to be inventive, but it just wasn't working. I think it could have been done a little bit better. Because there's like skateboarding, shooting, and it's like quick reflex stuff. Alright, so I believe if I go this way, I'm trying to remember. There's a devotion shrine in here, and I'm trying to remember how to get to it. I think it's this way. But as you're playing this, Captain, you really want to get your devotion shrines. So we want to get to down here. Alright, we want to abandon storeroom. We want to go this way, and this way, and this way. The skellies need more health, though. So every time this game, everything will be in the same spot. So it's not like Diablo where it changes. Because if I remember correctly... No, I went the wrong way. So in the storeroom, there is a shrine. Let's go back this way. I don't remember where it is. I'm trying to remember where the devotion shrine is. What's up, Lee? There we go. We're looking for the warden's chamber. There we go. We're probably getting close to the warden. These minions are really good to have, though. Oh, we're fighting a boss. That's why this is a little more. Let's, I gotta take this out first, because it's taking me out. What's up, Vendetta? We got a new weapon. Alright. Wait, did we read the letters, the notes? So we can't wear that. That's... I need to be 21 for that. That's lower. So that would be vitality, poison, vitality, increases bleeding, pierce resistance. I want to wear almost all blue. So that's the Zealot. We're wearing almost... We have almost all blue gear on. We're probably going to change the loot filter soon. Yep, Warden's right there. We got him. Warden! There we go. Look at that right there. Come on. Come on, dudes. Focus. Bring that back. He has a second form though. We need to bring back our peeps. Get him. Let's go, let's go, let's go. What's up, Howie? Oh, come on. No. Oh. Skellies, come back. We got this. We got this. You can't stop me. You can't stop the rock. Do. We need more people. Oh, I didn't even see you over there. Hey, you're... Oh, I'm stunned. Stun locked. Come on, Warden Craig. You're dead. You're done. Done. Yeah, right in your face, fool. There we go. We knocked him out. Let's open his little chest. There, we were able to knock him out right there. And then let's open his chest. We got the Hermit Legards. Okay. If I remember. I'm trying to remember the button. What's the button?
What's in the box?
Riftgate. There's a button. I don't know. I don't remember. Where, oh where is the button? Alright, let's go back to Devil's Crossing. Because Devil's Crossing is your home place, for now anyways. Alright. Let's go talk to the dude and tell him that we took out the warden because he was too busy sitting on his butt to help us.
Is it finished?
Yes, it's
Is
finished.
The warden dead?
I tracked him down and took his life.
The warden's defeat is a great victory for us, nay, for all of humankind.
We took out the warden and got 2,000 XP!
Some much more powerful than Krieg. Perhaps more disturbing, though. There are those of our own kind who would see us dead to take...
So this one has a faction system. So this is one faction, but then there's multiple, and if you attack certain enemies, they don't like you anymore.
Many of them
What's up, B-boy?
west after the grim dawn, forming into ruthless gangs who prey upon drifters still traveling the roads.
We were playing Grim Dawn today, and we just finished,
They have not been a problem thus far.
I guess it's called Act 1, but it's not really,
The business of growing food before we all starve to death.
they don't really like have acts in here,
To
but
the northwest, and we need to secure a hold there.
we finished the quest for John,
Recently returned from Gold Arcode,
even though we still haven't done Slay Barbos or Hagra.
and what needs
I always
to be
forget
done.
where they're at, so I
I
didn't
realize
find
that
them.
we've been through much in recent days, but we cannot rest just yet.
Alright, then we gotta go to the next area.
So you must be the kid that's causing a stir in my absence. You've done good by dispatching Krieg. I knew that man in life. I dread to think of what he had become. And before we do anything,
Cool, yeah, very well. We need to repair the bridge, because the bridge is out. What's up, J-Her? Thank you for the follow. We are, for anybody that's wondering what build we're doing, we are rocking a Shaman Necro build, and I'm focusing mainly the Shaman. The only skills I've put points into is my Brute Force, which is 58 lightning damage, 24% physical, 360 health, and 24 internal trauma. We have our Briar Thorn at a level 8. So he has 4,741 health, 407 energy, plus 84 to all damage, plus 17% to critical, plus 42% to health. Increased energy regen. He does 87 to 114 physical, 183 bleeding damage, 22% damage retaliation. And then over here for the Necro side, I have 5 points into Wraith Skeletons, so I can have 4 skeletons right now because of another node on the tree. And then we have they have 1,039 health, 478 energy, 48% to all damage, 28% health, increased energy regen, and they have ancient weapons, 16 to 22 physical and 9 vitality. I put the Undead Legion node, which gives you an Sunshine, gives you an extra summon. And then for here we have Summon Blight Fiend. What's up, Jules? The Blight Fiend has 4,734 health, 407 energy, plus 60% to all damage, plus 13% to crit, plus 30% to health. Increase energy regen by 50%. 86 to 122 damage, 225 poison damage. Virulent Death, 4-second duration, 95 acid damage, and 35 poison damage. You know what, Jules? Thank you for the compliment on my beard. My wife just fixed it yesterday, so it was looking very scraggly. What's up, Wolves? How you doing? I told you I'd be on today. We got Grim Dawn rocking. So this one, Wolves, you can have 2 builds in one. So I have a Necromancer and a Shaman, so I got minions, I do lightning damage, and I have 2 big minions, and then I got skeletons. And I think you can also have other ones too, but I only ever do skellies. Because there's spiritual binding, there's decay damage, and then you can actually imbue your weapons too. Demai, yeah. This game is good. Somebody was asking earlier, so they never heard of it. I'm like, this game is like awesome. Love this game. And we've been playing a lot of D2R lately. Diablo 2 Resurrected, so I really wanted to put this on. Let's see what we got, though. We already have this shield, so we don't need to keep that. So this is lower, so we're going to get rid of it. Hound's Bite would be good, but we don't have the right level, and our cunning is too low anyways. So the Hermit Pants are 157 armor, but you need to be level 23. So I think we're just going to sell all the stuff that we got, but we're also going to read the letter. Jamie, thank you for the follow. Oh yeah, so we're doing a Necromancer and a Shaman in one. And then you also have this. The Devotion. So each of these is a different tree you can put stuff into. Which did I do? I think I did the Lion, yeah. I did the Lion. So the next one would be Spirit. The Turtle people do a lot because it has defense. But I don't know really the best ones to do, but you can respec your stuff too, so. Alright, so let's so I will be selling the blues, but I have a whole stash full of blues, so I just don't want to sell that one blade that we got. And we're not going to do... okay, so that's doing physical... This one has more health regen, though. We'll sell that, too. So, also, anything that you have, you can put on your stuff. So, like here, if I wanted more spirit offensive ability, like we can go here, and we can put it on our gloves. And now... you can increase it, or if you wanted to do I have any on here? Lightning damage. Okay, so I can take this, put use item, and we can put it right on here. Oh, you can't. I forgot. So if it's a epic, you can't do it, but what we're also going to do is we're going to do our loot filter, and I'm going to change it to where the other stuff doesn't show up anymore. Because I want just the blue from going forward. So you would go... bop, 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 bop. Okay, so we'll take off rares. And then... I don't want to find ranged. Because we're not going to be doing any gun damage, so we're taking those off. So this is so you can do your loot filter. And now you guys can see what my stash looks like. So there's your smuggler. So this is all right here. And I love this right here. You can just move all your components over. Well, let's move the tainted brain matter over, though. Because I have it at 15. So these are your components. And then I have the next tab is metals and dyes. But I also have blues. But this is like my blues of the yin yang. So we have so much blues on this one. Let's check TikToks. I want to see if I have to do the puzzle yet. Nope. Okay, so we have... do we have any blue that we can use? That's 130. See, the gunslinger one is for your when you're doing the gun builds, which I am not doing with this character. We got a lot of anarchies though. Got a bunch of gunslingers. Mistwalker, that's 162. That would be good, but it's not good for what we're doing. I like this right here, but you gotta be level 50. Look at that. See, I keep a lot of... oh, there we go. We finally can get better shit. So, that will give us cold damage, plus 10 of movement speed, ether resistance, and slow resistance. Yes, sirree, Bob, we will do that. There, we got some more gear there. What's this? That's better than I have right now. And then this... is this a one-handed sword? Or is it... oh, it's two-handed. I don't want to do that because then we'll lose our shield. I might switch eventually, but for right now I don't want to do that. But we have guns in here, we have everything, so...
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
okay, so we need... so, when you look at them, what you can see right there is... Devil's Crossing is friendly, so that means they like us, but you will want to get your reputation up with the factions. Okay, so let's go to the next area. That's to go to another area. That one's like an area you don't want to do yet, so. What's up, Uggy? So we're going to build the bridge. And now we can get over here. This is the next area of the game. It's technically Act 2. So we're going to go this way. Because if we go over... Yeah, I don't want to go here yet. I want to go at the bottom. So now we'll only see our epic items, our blue gear. So... Got some monster and frequent items right there. Next time we level, I think we gotta put points into our actual... Alright, come on. And anybody that has the 2 stars next to them, they're like a main enemy that you gotta fight. Got him. He's down. Augie, yeah, this is, it's a Diablo-like game, so... The people that made this, yeah, they originally made Titan Quest back in the day. But this one is very good. There's so much build variety in this game. No, this is not Diablo 2. This is Grim Dawn. So, like, I'm doing a Necromancer and a Shaman in one. So I have a Briarthorn, I got a Blight Fiend, I got the Abomination, I got Skeletons. And then there's gear that you can create, and there's different levels of gear, and then you could actually put... If it's not a epic item, you can put items on top of it. So you don't have to do skill points right off the bat if you don't want to. Here's Kaymon's Retreats. But yeah, I think if you tried it out, you would probably like it. Because there's guns in this game. There's a build called you can do Demolition build, which you can throw fire, and you can have grenades. There's so much you can do. And I have almost all epic gear on right now, and I'm only level 20 right now. And then there's like these big enemies you'll fight. Look at that. And there's devotion shrines, so you can get better gear. there's just so much in here, so. We just leveled up. My favorite dungeon crawler game. It's hard to beat D2, if I'm being honest, but a lot of that has to do with that's where I started. That was my bread and butter for a long time. But if I was to go, what was the first game that got me into dungeon crawlers? It's actually not Diablo. The first one that got me into everything was Gauntlet. Because the way I look at it, Gauntlet's the original dungeon crawler. So here's this. But we'll go under the... I want to go under the Necromancer tree. So there's that, and now we have this locked. Mine's between... Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance I like to a point, but part of the issue I have with the game is the jumping. The jumping mechanics. Oh, and Captain, if you like Diablo 2, they the creators of Diablo 2 launched a demo for their new game on Steam today, and it's called Darkhaven. I played the demo and I really liked it. Like, it's a pre-alpha demo, but they really want to show you guys where they're going, and it's his first foray back into action RPGs. What's up, Too Quick? It's called Darkhaven. Is that game. And they just released a demo on Steam this morning. They're going to be doing a Kickstarter for it, but it's by Moonbeast Studios, which is David Brevik, who created Diablo. This is his new game. The creators of D2 had made a brand new game, and they've been working on it. And there's like dungeons, and they got rid of the whole health potion and mana system. So basically you hit crystals to get your mana back, you kill enemies, you get your stuff back. There's 3 different weapon slots. There's only one playable character right now, but it's... I can see where they're going, I can see it being good. And it's multiplayer too, so even the demo is multiplayer. Okay, so let's go in here. Alright. So let's continue on, but we are, I have beaten this game before. But this game actually has 2 expansions so far. There's a 3rd one coming. So... But this game is like, it's not a new game. Oh, that was quick. But yeah, so... Yeah, the Fangs of Astrakhan is going to overhaul the game. Because this game came out 2016, I think. There we go. What's up, Gordon? I'm trying to get to that devotion shrine that I saw on the map. But the Aether crystals will also like take your health down so much. There's also a build you can do in this game, which is a spin to win. But you can have like these, almost like the ancients from like D3, that power that you have, that follow you all the time. So one thing to do is try and get the bar all the way across if you see. Let's bring our people back. There we go. We got some more stuff again. Yeah, I always, if I see anytime I see one of those, I always go for it. Because that's how you're going to get better gear. That's also how you're going to get points for your devotion tree. But this is the second act, basically. And I am planning on doing D3 down the line some more. So we got... That's more less movement speed. We got some more set items. But this is a good, and I think over here there's vendors. And there's also you. Okay, so that's the search for the Elder. So this is the... This one doesn't have any faction, like, allegiance. What do we find here? This is a... Guardsman. So it's a hammer that does 44 to 61. And since I have the helm, it's going to upgrade what I'm doing. So I think we're going to change it. We're not going to sell our sword because I I don't know if it's going to be better. See, I already have... There. So we found a better item, so we got to find that, and then there's another quest here. Okay. So we're gonna try out this hammer and see. Alright. So let's go in here, because I believe this will take us to where we need to go to beat one of the bosses. But so far the hammer's not too bad. Look at that, doing 74 more damage than I was. Okay. I can see the boss up there. Dynamite. Gotta get Nicholas down. We need to bring our people back, because I'm taking a lot of damage from him. Oh, he's also like 5 levels above me. Because I believe speak to Steven Skinner and Devil's Crossing. We need to find the Elder. So as soon as you finish a quest, you want to turn it in, because otherwise I haven't. Are they like special like things you can find in here? So I think we're gonna go back to Devil's Crossing. We're gonna go back to Devil's Crossing. And we want to report back what we found.
Well, did they like our housewarming gift? You work fast. I like that. We'll need more of that for what's coming next. Darius Crumley. Last I've seen is we have to hit them hard and fast. Leave no room for a counter.
My best friend donated over 5,000 to this game, and that's what he put in the game. Oh, that's so cool. Like, yeah. So when the game first came out, I had a hard time playing it because it was on PC. But once it got put on console, I was just all over it. Ever since it's got put on Xbox, like I've done so many characters, and then I just kind of. Let's go over here. This is Grim Dawn. Yeah, this is Grim Dawn. So, see, that's minus 93. Look at that. That's 222. We are most definitely going to put that on. Look at that. So this is a Diablo-like game, but this game has a 2-class system. So there's 2 classes. You can use guns in here. I'm doing a Necromancer. And I'm doing a Shaman. So I have minions on both sides. And then there's also a Devotion Tree. So let me show... But first, I'm going to put this one thing in here because I don't want to sell it. So let's move that. We'll move this. And then we'll go to this tree and we'll move all our components. The developers are former Diablo and Titan Quest developers, I believe. Yeah, they are. And I will say this game is just fantastic. So you have this skill tree I have, and then you have the Necromancer one too, and then I have the Devotion tree. So all of these are different, like almost mini trees that you can do to buff up your build. And there's like so much in here that you can work with. I love this. Like there's so much build variety in this game, and I think that's why I like it so much. And we're gonna go back where we were. But yeah, I absolutely adore this game. We've been playing D2R since last Thursday. We played it on Friday, Saturday. Last night we did a 3-hour stream, almost 3.5 hours of just. I never make it to endgame since I always find gear that makes me want to try other classes. Yeah, I know. That's my biggest thing with action RPGs. Like, currently on Diablo 2 Resurrected, I'm doing a Paladin, a Druid, 3 different Warlock classes, and the Paladin is the one that I started off-stream this morning. And we've been putting Diablo content up on TikTok. Now, we beat Diablo last night, but that was with the Druid, which was not powerful whatsoever. Welcome back, Jay. But yeah, so I don't know how far we're going to get today. We're already like an hour and 44 minutes into the stream, so we'll find out. But I'm going to use the restroom, and then I will return. So I will be right back. So we are back. So one thing I will say with this game is there's so much variety, but then there's like special dungeons you can find, there's alternate monsters you can find, and it has like one of the better stories for an action RPG. And I really got into Grim Dawn when I was watching this guy play, and he was making these videos, but he stopped making content. So his name was Winback, and he no longer makes content. It's been... Speak to Quaid. Collect dynamite and destroy the bandit barricade blocking the road. So we missed something in here. But yeah, I was watching this guy's content, and he was really good at making content too. And then he just up and stopped. And it's always bad, you know, it kind of sucks when people just stop making content. Especially when they're pretty good at making content. Like this weapon is really good, and I thought it was not going to be good because it felt slow. But for hammer, it actually hits pretty hard. Alright, so... There's also some quests, if you do multiple characters, that you can just take the supplies from your inventory.
I didn't see any.
But yeah, so having the ability to make these alternate classes is so good. So we collect dynamite. We haven't destroyed the thing yet. You can have multiple classes. I have multiple classes I'm working on. Multiple quests. And there is different difficulties too, but we're just on normal. So I don't know if we're going to stick with just this one, or if we're going to... Oh, Devotion Shrine. We'll do the Devotion, and then we'll go back down, and then we'll blow up the bridge. There we go. Look, I feel like I'm doing more damage now because of the, Oh, look at that. Going down, and we just leveled up again. And we just got 2 more blue items. But we need to go over here because there's something we need. Oh, come on, bros. There we go. It's hammer time. There we go. Oh, health is dropping like a rock. What's up, Barry? So now we have to go back to that campsite and let them know what happened. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go here. We did level up. Put the cunning up. See, you will find, like, that's really good for this class, but I was trying not to do a two-handed build. But it's plus 44 damage, 444 damage, and then it's 4 to 31 lightning damage, 71 to lightning damage, 57. Okay, I think we are going to switch to a two-handed build, because this is just... Yeah, you just... I can't compete with that. Because that's lightning and we want to do a lightning build. So, let's go into our skills. See, I like the passive for his... He's already doing a lot of lightning, but we want... Put more points. What is this one? When the Blythe concern is a guard and a twisted necker. Okay, so this one is bad because... Okay, so there's some passives in here that will hinder what you're trying to do. So if you do this, you get 2 Blythe feeds, but they only last for 12 seconds. So let's put another point there. Necrotic Strike. 120%. See, I can do Vitality Decay as a passive, and that would give me... See, I think I just want to stick with the main things I was doing. Oh, look at that. I forgot about the vines. So we can assign skills. Okay, so now we have bread and butter of like what I would call. So the shaman to me is a druid build. Thank you for liking the live there, Jay. We are getting more viewership than I thought I would for this video for Grim Dawn. So now we have the grasping vines, but we're going to go back to town before we... Because up here is the dynamite thing. So let's go... I'm going to go back to Devil's Crossing. And then we can go back there and drop the dynamite after we talk to everybody. Okay. We went to the wrong area. We didn't want to go to Devil's Crossing. So we want to go back here, and then we want to go back to that encampment. So back here, So there's the people that I found. See, look at all this area to go to.
I was told that.
So we're gonna blow up the mine. We're gonna destroy the barricade. We're gonna come through here. This weapon's gonna be perfect because I already got 6 points into that's a bee army right there. Alright. We still need to find Darius Cronley. We'll find him eventually. Let's go here. And that gave us something we didn't need. Alright. Let's roll, people. New Harbor. That's old Arcovia right there. Let's go here.
Keep your weapons where I can see them.
Let's see what's left of my wares.
Rovers. That's a good ring, but you have to be like level 23, which we are not. Alright.
It's good use.
That's a special enemy. And he gone. We're looking for Raleigh. There we go, this is where we need to be. I don't know if I'm going to be able to beat him, though. We want to try and take him out. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to beat him. What's up, Ashley? Oh, this game is, like, great. It's fantastic. I was going to try and fight that enemy, but... yeah, Voodoo, this game is a good one. I just wanted to... see, I wanted to fight him, but his health regenerates. I think I'm going to get him. Maybe we should put more into the vines. Oh, look at that. So we killed the special monster right there. Which we did pretty well right there. We did better than I thought I was going to go right there. So then we need to go and take out the other forges. So I think if we go in the mine, that's probably where he's at. So we killed the specialty enemy, and I didn't think we were going to, but the vines are really good, because we can just drop the vines right there, and it's like the poison creepers from D2. So we're going to put more points into grasping vines. So we're looking for Cromley, and I believe he's in this area. Alright. I believe Darius is in here. So let's continue. There we go, look at that. Doing great. Gotta go in that middle section. What's up, CJ? How you doing? We're just streaming today. Actually, we stream every day. The streams never stop. Two streams every single day. Let's try and get the portal. Okay. Oh, I don't. I've been seeing the grind. I don't work there anymore, CJ. I left in October. But yeah, I left a long time ago. Yeah, it was a lot of the stuff that was going on, and then I had like a death that happened, and then it was becoming. It's became super toxic. And I just didn't want to deal with it anymore. But now I'm making progress on trying to do content creation. And that's what I work on now. But yeah. I am no longer there. I haven't even stepped foot back in there since I left. Take that out. But yeah, I'm much happier now, CJ. Like actual happy, content, love the what I'm doing now. Let's see if I can find that dude, though. There we go. We took down another one. There's only one more forge left. Uno el Forjo. There he is. Well, that's Silas. That's not who I was looking for. We got some more stuff. Return to the rover camp. These minions and me are just rolling. We're still looking for Darius, though. Let's take some more people out. Let's put the vines out. Oh, look at that. There we go. We're just rocking and rolling. We're at like 120 views right now, which is always good because I did not expect to get that many views in this stream. But the views have been picking up lately on the Skyrim playthroughs, the Diablo stuff. So let's pause for a minute. We're going to take a health break for a minute, so we're going to get up. I'm just going to walk, check on the dog, and then I'll be right back. Recommendation that I heard: lightning. Lightning javelin. Alright, I'm back. Was checking on the dog. Alright, so we're going to try and find Darius. Ooh. So everybody at the streams, I think I'm going to change it to Skyrim is going to be on Wednesdays and Thursdays. So I think that's what we're going to do, is going forward is Skyrim's going to be on Wednesdays and Thursdays and Saturdays. So what we're probably going to do is we'll do this for a little bit more, and then we'll switch over and we'll do some D2. I want to show you guys the character I started working on. So we are. Hey, that's what it's. But I do like the way the build is progressing. Let's go this way. Alright, look at that. He just pukes on everybody. And I got my big little axe, my falcon that I found. We're rocking all blue gear. What's up, Team Rocket? So, what I was saying earlier is going forward, we are going to have Skyrim will be on Wednesdays and Thursdays going forward, and we will have D2. We're going to do some more D2 today. Let's get him down. There we go. We are just... This build is really progressing. But I think we do need to put more into the vines. got Maven's tomb right there. Tome, not tomb. There we go. We're just... Sorry I was quiet there for a minute. I was trying to make sure that I could beat that devotion shrine because we really...
So Bourbon's dog has come barking. You should give up trying to... Isn't it obvious? What kind of milksop did Bourbon send after me?
Let's go after him right there. There we go. This is going to be difficult. I could sense it because this is pretty difficult right here. Afu, what's up? Yeah, I wanted to do Grim Dawn today. We are just trying to beat Darius right now, but I am under-leveled. Oh yeah, I'm playing with the controller. I am playing it on Xbox. Trying to take down Darius, but these poison, these gripping vines though are helping me 100%. Let's get these vines. Yeah, on Xbox they have the complete edition. Oh, we got him. That was freaking brutal. Yeah, it's on Xbox, and that's actually how I played it the bulk of the time. So let's go back to Devil's Crossing. Yeah, it's only on Xbox and PC. I found out it's not on PlayStation. Somebody was asking me earlier, but yeah, I don't know how I freaking did that. Because that was brutal. I'm under-leveled, like massively under-leveled for this now.
Well, the world is a little safer today with that monster dead. Now what of Elsa? You must have seen something. Damnation. Perhaps. Now that we're not in...
Speak to Barnabas. See, I need to go back to the Rovers camp.
Come, friend. Right to business, then. Nobody's business.
Okay, so now we got to return to the Rover camp And there's the one in the foothills, and there's one in Old Arcadia. Let's look what we got. What's that? So we had Dynamite. We have a Epic two-handed, but that's not good enough. That's too low. So this is, so that's health regen. I need to get rid of that. Like, this is a good item, it's just mine's better, so. So that's a quest item. Let's level up again.
Put it to good use.
So let's put there, we put 4 points into that. So we got 4 points in there, we got 8 points there. I don't think we have any devotion points yet. We have a devotion point, okay. So that's defensive ability. I want to try and find, I don't remember which one is for minions. Offensive, cunning and spirit, vitality is the frog. Defensive ability, elemental damage, cunning and spirit. I almost want to do the turtle. Physical and bleeding. Offensive. What's this one? That's physical damage and armor. Defense, pierce, cold, and then that would be energy regen. So that's the hardest thing, is me trying to figure out which one of these I want to do. Increase energy regen by 10%. Vitality. Health regen. So this one's all health. I think Pierce. I want this one. See, this is the Berserker, and that's not in the game yet, I don't think. Like, some of these I don't think they're in yet. So I think we're going to go with the turtle. So that's physique. So we're going to go turtle. Because that's defensive ability and armor. Alright, so there's that. So let's go to... Let's go up here. We are rolling pretty good, though.
That's something we get stashed.
here. So let's go to our next section and see what we have. So, do we have a belt we can do yet? Look at this though. So that's 193 to health and everything. So we're going to change that, move that over. See, I want to use that, but you have to be 24. That's 198. See, I have so much gear that is just for certain classes. So I think we're going to cut it there. We're at about 2 hours and 34 minutes. And then we'll take a break for a little while. And then I'll come back on with D2 and show off the Paladin. So yeah, we're going to do some D2 in a little while. But we're going to cut this. And then we'll be back on in a little while.